Alright, welcome everyone to Game 2 of a Best of 2 series. It's High School Star League. I'm Turbo, and I'm joined by Monib. How are you, man?
I am actually, I think, in a state of panic right now. I'm gonna
Picnic.
maybe, I don't know, it feels like I'm gonna pass the stone right now, so I'm gonna have to BRB.
Okay, alright.
Wish me luck.
Everybody pray for Monib. Alright, looks like I'll be solo casting this.
Radiant team pick.
Okay. We're in here for Game 2, and maybe the Tinker ban last game was warranted as GMSA. Do first pick the Tinker, as Juggernaut will be the pick for Ardrey Kell High School this second time around. And the ban's pretty standard. Troll, Warlord, and Axe going to be banned immediately. Sniper and Faceless Void. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to play against that Sniper again. Hey Lauren played it very well that game, as obviously the shrapnel pretty destructive it looks like. As the Lion will be again the second pick for Ardrey. Very I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As Ardrey Kell maybe saying our strategy was good, we just kind of got wrecked for unassociated or just completely different reasons, as they will feel confident enough to pick up that Juggernaut and the Lion again.
Dire team banned.
Storm Spirit and Clockwork gonna be the bans here from GMSA. Pretty standard against a well, when you have a Tinker, you don't want those long-range initiations that can go into the trees and scout them out. So Tinker gonna be the main priority target here for them. It looks like they want to protect them at all costs. I see Makaichak will be playing that Tinker in the mid lane.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Morphling and Skyrath going to be banned out next from Ardrey Kell. Not surprising in the least. That Morphling and Skyrath combination, even though it didn't do a whole lot for them in that game, the Adaptive Strike is just annoying to play against. Stun for 4.25 seconds is just insane. Vovo, please fix. As the third pick for Ardrey Kell going to be selected.
5 seconds remaining.
And they're going to go for a Doom. Interesting pick. We don't see Doom a whole lot, but maybe against a Tinker and a Slark he could be invaluable, to say the least. Third pick for Lynbrook High School, who won last game under controversial circumstances, to say the least. Let's hope we don't have any more of that this game. Delay has been increased for this match up to 5 minutes. It doesn't do a whole lot because wards last for 7 minutes, but we will do the most that we can do and prevent as much information as possible. As Ardrey Kell. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I slept a long time today. Ardrey Kell gonna fourth pick the Spirit Breaker, going for a lot of tank in this game. Maybe with the Jungle Doom and an offlane Spirit Breaker, or maybe it's a support Spirit Breaker. Anything is possible in Dota, really. Yeah, anything can work. This fourth pick for Lynbrook gonna be happening soon, I believe. They've still got all their reserve time as they pick up that Zeus. A bit of a ballsy pick if they want to run that as a core in the offlane, perhaps, or maybe even as a support. He's very slow, gets wrecked by the Spirit Breaker, although we see her already. GMSA, lots of burst magic damage. I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick up an Ancient Apparition, maybe, if they want to run Zeus in the offlane. Maybe they want to get something a little tankier.
Reserve time.
Ardrey Kell gonna look to use a little more of their reserve time, as it's a little unclear what GMSA want to pick next. Wouldn't be... I mean, this is the strength of getting some unorthodox heroes and being a little cheeky with your draft order, as Zeus can go pretty much anywhere he wants. can be farming Zeus if you so please. Although I doubt that's what's going to happen. As looks like Bristleback's going to be the last ban. Looks like they don't have a very strong support combination. They don't want to deal with that Bristleback in the off lane. And also suspecting that Zeus is going to be run as a support here. Of course, Zeus offers a lot of things. The Lightning Bolt does give you that vision of any wards that might be in the area. Is ooh, Monib! Did you do it?
Nope.
Oh well.
It was false alarm. Still there. Hurts.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, I mean, if it hurts and you don't and you can't cast, I mean, by all means.
5 seconds.
No, I mean
Drop
it
out.
hurts. It hurts emotionally that
Oh.
I've not passed it yet, because I still have to live with the fact that it's in there.
Oh,
And that bothers
boy.
me.
Well, we'll continue to hashtag pray for Monib as are you in the game or?
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Okay. We're gonna see last pick now for Ardrey Kell. Is they've got that very tanky core. It looks like. Do you think they'll run? I think they have to run Spirit Breaker as a support in this game. It's Pudge. Last pick. Oh yeah. This is what I dreamed of. I love. I hate playing against Pudge. I'm horrible at playing Pudge, but I like casting Pudge. It's a lot like my relationship with techies, really, and honestly, most heroes in Dota 2. As heroes will be selected, looks like Assistant is gonna try and redeem himself on that Juggernaut. Not a bad player on that hero by any means. He played very well, just not to the best of his ability, perhaps. Zeus offlane mid Slark Tinker jungle. Alright, let's get into things. I'll introduce the dire heroes. Hey Lauren, gonna go top lane. This is a support Pudge, it looks like, as he gets hooked first. Hey Lauren playing that Pudge. Slark gonna be played by DJN again. Whale Hunter on that Vengeful Spirit. Don't worry, I got the overlays, boys. There's who did I do? Whale Hunter on the Vengeful Spirit. Kytrak playing the Tinker mid. Zulu head off lane. And you want to do the Radiant, or are you still incapacitated?
Yeah, I'm fine. Professor gonna be playing your Spirit Breaker, Assistant on that Juggernaut, Deputy on the Lion. We'll have Swift on your mid Ember Spirit. Not a hero you see being run too much
He
nowadays.
starts with a Quelling Blade first. This is kind of weird. I think he's going to get demolished with that Stout Shield, but we will see.
And we'll wrap it up with Flower on the Doom offlane. They need to be careful here. Doom really needs to be careful right now at this point. This is a classic technique that I myself have invented, and I feel proud of myself for inventing it. Now I'm joking. It's pretty obvious to any Pudge player, so I'm pretty sure it was expected that he would be doing something like this. I mean, if honestly Flowerman gets hooked, I think that's a misplay on AKHS's part, because they should really see this coming, as he seems like he's being a little bit cautious. Tinker cannot like, just don't show yourself, but he did show himself, and Flowerman's gonna run away because he feels like it's a trap, as Admiral Akbar once gloriously stated.
I can't resist. They can't repel damage of that magnitude. I don't know. I'm horrible at Admiral Akbar. It's not. It's not one of my voices. Really, nothing is my voice. If
Except
anybody...
your voice.
Well, no, not even that.
No. Think about it. Your voice is your voice.
No, I actually ripped off Homer Simpson for this voice, and also Ziori, as Swift gonna be caught out in the mid here. He is already way low. Forced to use the salve immediately as Kytrak went for that laser first. Swift forced to use the salve almost immediately, and yep, he's getting wrecked by that no Stout Shield first. He did get those 2 last hits first, though. Didn't manage to get the Bounty Rune, however, so...
Zeus is actually topping off the CS right now on the offlane, so... Zeus is actually a pretty good offlane. People doubt him, but I think it's unnecessarily so. A Spear Breaker looks like he's charging from the bottom side. They don't have vision on that bottom side. This creeper is pretty big. They might actually fall, but the martial machines might repel him back.
Oh boy. I think that might have been actually... Oh no, there was rotation from the Pudge, so I don't think they would have been able to get that kill personally, as he's doing the major cheeky plays. Pulls the creep wave up to this jungle camp. He's going full Jenkins Dota. As Kytrak bullying Swift around a little bit. Looks like GMSA drawing around the minimap saying like, hey, we don't have vision of this area. The Spirit Breaker can charge whenever he wants. And this is a support Spirit Breaker, kind of unorthodox, so we'll see if they can make it work. As we already see that Zeus benefiting from this unorthodox setup. He started with boots first. Hasn't put down a ward quite yet. Will do so now. Gets vision of these 3 avenues.
Top lane looks like it's just free for days as Doom rotated into the jungle, seeing as how 0 armor against a Vengeful Spirit and Pudge potentially. They don't know where the Pudge is, so a potential threat of Pudge. He's like, yeah, I'm not having any of that, so he just rotated after the jungle. Slark should get every CS at this point, and that's a really big deal for him as he'll pretty much get a lot of farm. He'll have Tread Shadow Blade at like 10 minutes if it goes well.
He's going for the choke point jungling, but it's actually not doing a whole lot for him. He has Scorched Earth, but just chooses not to use it as he eats the Centaur creep. As in the mid lane, Swift gonna be hit some more by Kytrak. Those lasers just doing too much as Kytrak has the bottle coming out to him. It's just the bottle's being controlled a little bit too much by Pudge. Haylorn trying to get that creep wave pull again, unfortunately not able to do so. Still, things are going pretty well for GMSA's Deputy. Gonna throw out the stun. Zulu head caught out by the Spirit Breaker, turned into a frog. Will be brought down by the assistant. As this Juggernaut already off to a really good start with that first blood.
Yeah, it's a rough lane, no doubt. Actually, Kytrak can get Searing chained up, but I'm pretty sure he knows that nothing's gonna happen there.
Pretty much. Haylorn being... He tried to get the... I think he missed that hook, actually, on the creep wave, which is currently stationary.
That's... Wow, okay.
Well played!
A little bit scared now, because I was expecting some legit level Pudge play, but I'm doubting him now. I mean, as a Pudge player myself, I expect only the highest of quality, and if I get something like that, I ain't gonna be too happy, and I will rip on
Don't come in here with that weak ass plays.
Like, I'll actually rip, like I'll be nice for like general heroes, but like if you play Pudge, that means you should have confidence in him. If you have confidence in him, I expect you to be good.
Oh,
if you're playing dumb plays, I'm gonna rip on you hard.
I am the worst at Pudge, so you should never watch me play. As on the top lane, Flower Man gonna be brought down low, and it looks like he will die to this Slark, who's gone for 3 points in the Dark Pact early. Looks like Haylorn was able to get the pull this time. Oh, no, he doesn't get vision! No! Oh, no. This Pudge strat isn't working out to the best of its ability. He's not getting a whole lot of kills. Is Swift actually going to miss the Searing Chains uphill? He could be in a lot of trouble here, as he will use the haste to get away from the Tinker March of the Machines. But yeah, this Pudge support strat not exactly working out.
He's gonna die to the creep even if he hooks.
Okay.
I guess
Fireman on the top lane being brought down low again. He TP'd into this lane as it looks like, yeah, he went for the bottle first instead of just straight rushing the Midas like I think he should have. I think after giving complete free farm to this Slark early on, he should have just stayed in the jungle.
Yeah.
Honestly, as it looks like he will be brought down low again. DJN gonna have the benefit of the Vengeful Spirit, and that's a second kill for DJN in this lane.
Slark's at 3,300 net worth at 5 minutes, and that's a really big deal. He's about 800 ahead of Assistant. That's not good. That's not the best thing, because Slark actually is a pretty good counter to Juggernaut with the Shadow Dance and potentially the Shadow Blade. Even if you get Dust, you can Dark Pact it off, and Shadow Blade and Shadow Dance will interrupt the Omni Slash. So pretty good counter in that, right? And looks like Pudge will finally hit his level 3. Look to him start making some potential big plays. I don't know. Missing a hook on a Centaur doesn't really give me the most confidence with him.
Man, it's just a fluke. I've got confidence in this Pudge. Is Swift gonna be spotted out here? There are 3 sitting mid. As the stun comes out, Haylorn gonna hit the hook. Swift doesn't have his ultimate and will go down to the Vengeful Spirit. Well played. Good little gank executed. Kytrak, it's 6 minutes in and he is 1,100 gold. Close to his to his boots of travel.
I'm surprised he didn't go Sleight of Fist in this lane.
Yeah, you can dodge everything you want.
You can 1 point of you usually want at least one, depending on who you're against. You want 1 point. Sleight of Fist does help out with dodging laser mischance. I think it's, from what I remember, you could at least just like stop the animation. Like if you Sleight of Fist when he's trying to laser, you just stop his animation. It'll screw him over.
And it buys you a little bit of time to activate maybe your flame guard.
But laser is pure damage, so it doesn't. It wouldn't help.
True.
It wouldn't help in that regard. So.
Although it does help against the March and the rockets.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that laser was pure damage. That's actually ridiculous. And I actually play Tinker, which is embarrassing. So, well, Caster's noob, please report. Checking out in the Radiant Jungle, we've got Professor. Been very quiet on this Spear Breaker. He's got 1 point in Empowering Haste, 2 in the Bash. It's really all about this Juggernaut, as he is. I mean, even he has not been having a great time. This Zeus has been contesting the farm pretty solidly. Zeus has got 10 last hits. Already hit level 4. Compared to this Zeus. Sorry, compared to this Doom who's level 5. Despite having the luxury of being able to go into the jungle. Another hook missed.
That was just because of range, but it was a good hook. I like it. That was a good hook.
Good attempt. Might as well go for it. As Swift
but he wouldn't have got anything off of it.
Swift
immediately runs away.
Ooh, just range. Unfortunate.
A little bit of a mistiming there. They're not really communicating too well, I would guess. Is Pudge was a little bit too far out for that stun hook combo to work out. Maybe should have communicated a little bit better, but it was a good attempt. Another good attempt, but with Pudge, it's not good attempts. You don't want good attempts unless you land a hook.
You want the hook.
Away, then it's okay, because then you have to throw him back. Then he has to go back to Fountain. But if you don't hit the hook, you don't force him to be more defensive. Like as you see Swift right now, he's at half health, he has full bottle charges, it's okay. He's feeling good about himself. He knows that nothing bad will happen right now. So
and really the Pudge support, one of the strengths of it is that Swift is actually gonna he's not gonna die. He throws out the Flame Guard, but he still gets very low, we'll have to go back to base. Kytrak has afforded his full Boots of Travel, and he's got a point in the rearm as Haylorn will get the creep. It looks like it might actually die to tower here. No, it won't. So, good little plays. Vision might actually stop it. No, he will get it.
Slark has really good CS. I think he's hit he's only missed
almost
about
every single
quarter. About a quarter of the last hits he's missed, so pretty good percentage there.
Isn't it really 80 at level 10? So I'm pretty sure he's got every single one.
No, it's not at level 10, it's based on minutes. There's
yeah, minute 10. Minute 10, I think there's 80 creeps to come out, not including the... there's going to be a kill missed on the Vengeful Spirit, as Ember Spirit gets that one. But I'm pretty sure that it's 80 CS. He has been going into the jungle pretty frequently, so it's bolstered by that. Looks like there will be a D ward here from LHS. It is just limiting the map vision. I was going to say that one of the strengths of having the support Pudge, or just Pudge in general, is that him being off the map is a big source of worry for anybody on the other team, because it's like, oh man, Pudge might come and gank us. We might actually be dead.
And that's the thing, right? He hasn't... I don't think the AKHS has really felt that. I mean, Doom, he's been top, even though he's died to Slark, he hasn't really been afraid of Pudge. Safelane's just been able to do whatever they want. I'm sure they've been getting a little bit bodied by Zeus, but they're still getting to do whatever they want. Like, Lion can stack whatever he wants, Spearbreaker can stack. They can harass freely, and that's because Pudge isn't doing enough. I mean, yeah, he's hooking creeps into the wave and getting experience for himself, but he's not doing enough. He needs to be doing more. Yeah. I'm sure there are a lot of times, even though we weren't watching, that bot lane, one smoke gank at level 3 could have got a kill on the Juggernaut, maybe the Lion, if he was overextending on the harass too much. So you need to have the presence of mind to be able to say, okay, I'm going to go bot lane with the smoke, and we're going to make a play happen.
Yeah, just being active around the map and forcing the enemy team to react to your playstyles. There's going to be a charge out onto the Zeus, it looks like. There's already TPs coming in, though. Very good reaction from Lynbrook, as Kytrak has afforded his full Boots of Travel, and he throws out the rockets. He will just... I mean, this is... We talk about the Pudge being underwhelming, but honestly, it's like he doesn't even matter at this point, because the Slark and the Tinker are ultra farmed at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. But I don't like seeing a Pudge being wasted.
Yeah, it could be any hero, and it would have... the impact would be the same, I think. if not better. I think if they had another support, maybe like the Ancient Apparition, maybe they get a few more kills, they get that extra little bit of presence around the map. Although, you talk about what if. The fact is, they have a Pudge. He's not doing a whole lot for them at this point. We'll see if he can have a little more impact as the game goes on. As Swift going to be brought down low by a support Vengeful Spirit. This is not what you want for your core Ember Spirit, who is currently sitting on just regular boots, Ring of Aquila, and then a bottle.
Yeah, he's getting destroyed right now. Like, he's really far behind.
He's got 1/3 of the Tinker CS. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as a little more than destroyed. There will be a Spirit Breaker charge. Kytrak gonna be brought down, it looks like. Good Omnislash from Assistant as they get 2. Good double kill for the Juggernaut.
Yeah, that was good play. Good heads up placing that. They're a little bit too far ahead of the wave. Good charge, good wraparound by the Juggernaut. So all around well played, gang.
Yep, the Juggernaut for the Radiant side is getting some good CS, good farm. He can go into Roche, I think, at this point. If he picks up that double damage, they do see it. I think they should not put it on the Ember Spirit, who is basically useless at this point in time, but they will give it to him. I think they should have just given it to Assistant and tried to at least threaten Roche.
No, they could have got Roche easily. I think it's definitely an easy Roche, so pretty big misplay there. That's a really big deal. Roshan's a really big issue right now for them. Like, Roche would have been pretty much putting
Roche allows them to at least take a tower.
And it would have put them in the lead in terms of team net worth and experience.
Yeah, so a bit of a misplay there as top wave going to be pushed in by Kytrak. There's going to be a Zeus ultimate just to scout. Looks like it won't do a whole lot, but this Vision, I would say... would you say that Vision's one of the most important parts of Dota 2, or underrated, or overrated?
Oh, it's definitely... If anything, it might be underrated, not joking. It's definitely the most important. Kytrak, I hold on to that thought. Kytrak is actually going to die Finger of Death and another strike. He can't be doing those kinds of teleports. He really can't be doing those kinds of teleports without a Blink Dagger. And that's why I don't necessarily agree with... Like, he has an entire jungle to himself, because Slark isn't really farming it. He's pushing out top lane, so you should really just be teleporting to tier 2, farm all 3 of these camps, go back to base, and then if a lane is pushed out, or even mid is a really safe option, but they give that to Pudge, so you should never be here without a Blink Dagger. Like, this is just a really terrible spot.
Especially with a Spirit Breaker. You're just standing in lane, you're making yourself completely visible, and you're just like, oh, I hope nobody ganks me, and then you get ganked. So he has now died twice in a row. That delays his Blink Dagger timing even more. I think, he should just... I think his team should just let him take the jungle farm, but it looks like they're going to try and find a kill on Swift in the mid here. I don't think they'll be very successful.
I mean, it's one... Okay, I'm going to keep ragging on him, but it's one thing. It's one thing to preemptively teleport so that you're not in vision, and then plan to march you down, like here. Like, let's say the wave is here, and you're over here, you teleport here, and then you go into these tree line or whatever, and then you plan to march going this way.
Yeah.
That's one thing, because then you're safe, right? Assuming they don't have wards, you're safe. But to do it in front of their vision with you already see one person there.
That's just asking to be killed. As Assistant might be the one who gets killed here. It looks like he will break the smoke of Kytrak, and the ward will see him. Assistant could be brought down here. Zeus ultimate. Pudge dismember. Will they be able to get him? The hook does bring him down as there's a stun onto 2. Whale Hunter and Zulu Head. Looks like they could be next. There's a Doom onto Kytrak. This should be a kill, but the Slark is here. He's doing a lot of damage. Flowerman could be brought down next. No mana for a hook. He does have a soul ring. DJN jumps into the trees by mistake. Haylorn looking to find a hook here, but I don't think they'll be able to get it. No, he's diving really far. Actually, totally misses the hook. Gonna get hit by Professor. Looks like this will be another kill unless he's able to deny himself. They won't be able to get it. DJN trying to find Professor here. Flower Man turns around for no reason. Deputy trying to save his friend here. Will get the stun off. DJN diving behind the tier 3 tower as they're just caught out way far behind here. Swift teleports in, gets the stun off onto 1, but he might fall to the Slark, who activates the Shadow Blade. He just had enough mana for that. Good tread swap by him to get that mana. Ooh, we will spot Assistant out here in the jungle. I don't know if this is the kill you want, because he has Omnislash again. Swift might be next, but they will see DJN now. Spirit Breaker charge actually coming. It's just a bloodbath.
Dust on Spirit Breaker? No, so he's just gonna Shadow Blade away if anything.
Yeah, he's got the mana for it. He should be fine. They will cancel the charge as Swift. I mean, I'm mostly just irked that Roche hasn't been threatened at
Like,
all.
look.
Kytrak. Oh!
Like this is not allowed. That's
This is
just
greedy.
completely not allowed. Like
No.
I'm just,
Okay.
that's just despicable.
Oh! He should have used the Blade Fury, but he didn't have mana. He actually used it on the healing ward there. So Zeus collects a free kill.
He walked through the entire march for that.
Yeah. Didn't even turn on Blade Fury further when he was walking through March. So,
Yeah.
bit of a misplay, and Swift also making a bit of a mistake. Activates Searing Change when right next to Jungle Creeps, not actually in range of the Tinker. Still, they manage to kill Tinker before he gets his Blink Dagger. This is just... Kytrak is playing way too far forward for somebody... I mean, if you're against a lesser team in a pub and they're, like, not coordinated... Oh, hold that thought! Swift is going to be swapped! Gets the stun. No, actually! Throws out the Searing Chains. Whale will go down as Halorn misses another hook.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, Slark got a lot of farm. Yeah, Tinker got a pretty good start, but a Doom is still a Doom. If he gets an Aghanim, Slark suddenly becomes useless, and then you're looking at Juggernaut, who's 2k net worth ahead of the Tinker.
Swift gonna fall here!
Like that.
Team Kytrak. And that's, I mean, that kill just puts him in range of getting the Blink Dagger anyway, so... Hook, not gonna find Deputy here as Kytrak is diving behind a tier 1 tower. This is... What the hell is he doing? He's not being punished for this! I don't know.
That was because they got the kill on Slark at top. I assumed you were watching that, but you
Oh,
actually were talking
no.
about the Ember Spirit.
No.
But yeah, what happened was Spirit Breaker charged the Slark, Doom blinked in, and suddenly Slark was useless. Because that's what Doom does. He eliminates a hero. So that's why I'm a little bit worried for Lynbrook, because they're putting, not necessarily consciously, but they are putting a lot of their eggs in one basket, because Tinker is playing really cocky because he's like, okay, our Slark is still getting farmed. That's not the best mentality against the Doombringer, because he's just gonna Aghanims. Once he gets an Aghanims, that's the key item you wanna look for, right? And
Yeah.
Aghanims will disable all passives, so Slark can't even just go out of range and then heal up while the Doom's on him.
And
He can't do that.
Yeah, the Doom will... If he gets in range of the Slark, even when he's trying to run away... it
It'll
just
refresh.
refreshes, so.
Exactly, so you really can't be doing plays like this on the Tinker. And that actually scares me, because after Slark, they don't really have anybody. I mean, Zeus, yeah, he does some pretty good damage, but not the biggest of deals. He could get just silenced, or not silenced, he could get bursted down pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because he's not really, technically speaking, he's not ranged. He has to be within a certain near melee range of it, so not exactly the best thought that Green DJN should have right now is play safer and try to get better kills.
Kytrak's blinking forward very aggressively as Swift gonna be brought down by the Slark here. Searing Chains don't do a whole lot. Looks like there's an Omni Slash that actually does nothing. He just jumps to a Creep Assistant. Will drop as the Pudge misses. There's a swap onto Deputy. They're just giving up free kills here. I didn't even get the Doom off. He was just like, see ya, I'm leaving.
Yeah, that was a good call on Flower. Doom wouldn't really have done anything. I'm not sure why Juggernaut went back in,
Yeah.
knowing that there are at least like 10 different ways that Omni Slash could have been interrupted. First of all, they're a little bit clumped together, so in that regard, not the best Omni Slash. Secondly, Slark didn't use his Shadow Dance, and I think he still had his... Maybe Shadow Blade would have cooled down a little bit earlier. He had Pounce as well, so...
Yeah, I mean, there are so many ways that just doesn't work out. And, I mean, my one complaint about the Juggernaut playing this game is it looks like he's going for a Yasha straight into a Skull Basher. My one complaint is that he's not being super good about how he picks and chooses his engagements. Not to mention that he has yet to move into Roche at all, despite having probably one of the best Roche-taking heroes, besides, like Lycanthrope.
Troll.
Yeah, Troll. But, I mean, with the Mask of Madness, he still does very well for himself when taking Roche. So, the game seems pretty... I mean, despite all our complaints, it seems that the game is still firmly in favor of Lynbrook. As Fireman going to be spotted out, doesn't even blink. The hook misses, no! Oh, boy. I gotta say... Out of everything that's gone wrong, I gotta say this Pudge.
It's disappointing. I'm
Yeah.
saddened. I'm really saddened by this.
Yeah, he
A
will
lot more than you
afford.
think.
He will afford a 4-staff here for himself, but yeah, this Pudge has been. I don't want to say useless, but not very helpful to his team.
No, you could say useless.
The Flames. Kytrak is
Flames
going to be...
are good.
Oh! Lion brought down by the Zeus. Professor actually going to cancel the charge. Maybe the best idea he's had so far is DJN going to spot him out. And that's a dead Spirit Breaker. Swift brought down to 10 HP.
Radiant's bottom tower
I
is
mean,
under attack.
it seems like this Slark is just... Like, even though it's just the Slark who's putting in work for his team here, it seems like that's going to be enough.
Radiant's mid
Yeah, until Doom finishes, until Doom gets into Aghanims, Slark is still going to be an issue.
Yeah, and I don't even know if he'll be able to finish Nags, considering
Radiant structures
how
are
fast this
fortified.
game is balling out of control. The Juggernaut has
Right.
nowhere to farm, as there's going to be a hook that misses again. Swift. I mean, he is avoiding the hooks at the very least, but he is... I mean, he's just got phase boots and then a ring of tequila and a bottle.
Radiant's middle
Another
tower
one of
is
those
falling.
heroes that is basically useless at this point. Hook actually will hit Deputy! And that's a quick kill for Halorn as Swift is actually running away. Doom might be used here as DJN. Invis, he's going to be hit by the Spirit Breaker actually. Halorn brought down, it looks like, yes, DJN activates the ultimate. The Doom comes out onto the Slark. He's dead. Finally, they managed to kill him as that's 3 dead for the side of LHS. Kytrak might be spotted out here, but actually, oh yes, he gets stunned by the Spirit Breaker. Professor might drop here to the March of the Machines. He will fall. Kytrak might be able to escape, and it looks like he will. A Zulu head bringing the Doom down low. There's a Yule Scepter as, yes, Zeus will get that kill. He's on a killing spree. Kytrak somehow manages to survive there.
That was lucky. I'm gonna say I was lucky because Ember Spirit just the Tinker just went into fog as he casted a Searing Chain, so
Yeah.
otherwise the Tinker would have died there without casting March of the Machines. So a little bit of a small misplay as I'm thinking Zul'Bed's dead here, but
No,
oh,
he misses
no.
the Searing Chains. This has just been... Like, that's another mistake. It's like, you have to get these Searing Chains if you're going to pick the hero for yourself.
Also, that was another mistake in itself, not letting Tillinker teleport there. There's a Finger of Death available, as well as Flame Guard and Sleight of Fist with 2 Remnants.
I
That would've been an
honestly
easy kill.
think that because Deputy had used both of his stuns there, I think Deputy actually just dies before he's able to get his finger off.
Oh no, I'm saying he can't die because he did have his Earth Spike up, and Swift did have his Searing Chains back up.
Oh,
by the
okay.
time Tinker finished his teleport.
Nope, there's going to be a kill, it looks like. And where's the Pudge? He's actually just
He's
using
eating
his
a creep.
ultimate on creeps. And his Professor going to charge onto Kytrak. I don't know if they'll be able to get this. Fireman doesn't have a Doom available for 5 seconds, but it looks like they'll be able to take Kytrak down anyway. No, Swap Out saves him for now, but he walks back in. Fireman getting low due to the ultimate. Swift gonna fall here. There's a hook that hits the Lion. Zeus gonna clean up the Ember Spirit as Assistant, the most farmed hero on their side, is gonna run away from danger. Assistant actually just gonna die here. It looks like DJN has pounced up in 1 second. Will be able to get it. No, the spin will be able to save him for now, but it looks like he's just gonna die
DJ
anyway.
needs to run. If he dooms, he's dead.
Oh, Doom! No, the hook out! Saves him for now, but it looks like Juggernaut will still die, as Halorn looks like he will fall. He can deny himself if he wants. Double kill for Swift. Intentional, says Halorn, as Zulu is the only one left alive. Gonna be a zip out from Swift. Didn't actually use the Searing Chains. Zulu had trying to escape, but he will be brought down in the end. 5-man wipe for Lynbrook.
Alright, just a few key points. Right here, which I'm going to say initiated this whole conglomeration of clowniness right here, when Pudge hooked the Lion. That's a classic case of puppy Pudges, because he sees a kill, he's like, I want it, right? What he doesn't
Kytrak.
understand is that that's going to be initiating a fight that they can't take, and as you can see, the end result is just a 5-man wipe.
So, Kytrak gonna be dealing out as much damage as he can. He brings down the Spirit Breaker, as there's a zip in by Swift. This is probably ill-advised as he gets swapped Remnant out to the high ground, but he actually activates it at the wrong time. He has one more. There's a hook available, but Halorn actually force staffs to the wrong way. So Swift survives, probably for no reason.
Yeah, lots of misplays here and there, but Dire still have the farm Tinker and the farm Slark, so not
Yeah.
too big of a deal.
It's 26 minutes in, and this Sark is farming pretty well. He's kind of halted his farm for a little while to focus on killing people, but he's gone back to the top lane. We'll be working on a basher next, so we've kind of returned to farm central.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Lauren, we'll find a regen rune here. Won't do a whole lot for him. I think we'll give it to Zulu or somebody with a bottle, maybe Tinker.
Looking at the graphs, you see that it's not really too out of reach. About 6k in net worth and about 4k in experience. So it's still within the realm of possibility. But Doom, once he finished that Aghanim's, he's actually pretty close to it. About 1300 away. Once he gets that, Slark actually becomes useless. He just needs to throw.
He's 300 away. He's gonna have it after this wave if he gets all the
never
CS.
mind. He actually has the Staff of Wizardry though, so I didn't see that.
Yeah, so pretty good for him. He'll try to get all these CS. 1, 2, and we'll need one more wave as the fight's breaking out on the mid lane. Zulu head gonna get stunned up, but they do manage to bring down the Lion. Pudge getting that kill. The Swift gonna remnant to the low ground. Haylorn does have a hook, it seems, and 1 second might go for something. We'll decide against it. As Deputy throws out the aw crap. He is so far away from his Blink Dagger, he is ultra poor. As looks like Roche being pinged out by the dire side. They want to go fight something.
Yeah, they definitely need to get a Roshan before they can go high ground and you throw it on that Slark. So even if he gets doomed, it's not a big deal. As I think Zulu had missed every hit on that Observer Ward.
Unfortunate to say the least, as they have not picked up a... Oh, hey Lauren, throwing out the random hooks. I mean, I don't really know what to say about the game at this point. It's kind of just a stalemate as AKHS are just relegated to defending the high ground.
After this, I think it'll be a game. Slark is going to pick up the Aegis, and they'll be able to go high ground safely without having to worry about the Aghanim's doom. As Pudge uses Dismember, helping speed up the Roshan a little bit so Slark doesn't get bashed up.
Yep, just that little extra bit of help that he needs. His assistant, no item progression in the last few minutes. He has nothing on the courier. He's just got a basher picked up since we last checked him out. He's leading his team in net worth, but it doesn't seem like he's doing a whole lot, as Roshan will be taken down at 28 minutes. Slark just taking that Aegis. He drops the TP instead of a Ring of Aquila, actually. So he has no TP to go back to base, but it doesn't look like he's going to need it. Is Tinker farming up the jungle like he should have been doing maybe 15 minutes ago? He's got a level 5 Dagon. And what do you think he'll go for next? Ethereal Blade?
Sure, it's a Bloodstone.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have the mana capacity for level 3 rearm yet. Or yeah, he does. He's level 18 Dagon 5. He should get level 3 rearm. He's not going to get Spearbreaker charging, but
immediately
looks like
cancelled.
Immediately cancelled. He's like, I immediately regret my decision.
Yeah,
before he dies. Pudge just going to be setting himself up for a hook, it looks like, maybe using those images to pretend like they know which one the real one is.
Ooh, Flowerman's in trouble here. They're going to bring him down. No, the hook missed, but they still bring him down with the Dagon. Whale Hunter dropping low, but I think he'll be able to live here. No, the finger from Deputy. Maybe a bit of a wasted finger. They do manage to kill the Venge, but all the priority heroes for Lynbrook are still alive. One down, he says.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, tier 2 tower will fall here. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
I think your yawning is contagious because I'm yawning too.
I need a soda, man. As, let's check out Ember Spirit still working on that Battle Fury at 30 minutes in. This is not what you want for your Ember Spirit. As he remnants forward for some reason, DJN just right-clicking this tower like he just doesn't care. Hook, gonna miss. Deputy throws out the stun as Lynbrook just seizing this tower. There will be a swift death here, it looks like. Yep, he will die. He activates the Shadow Dance. Assistant unable to do anything against his Slark as Zulu head will fall. Double kill for DJN as he kills the Lion, falls, but it's just the Aegis as Professor has an ultimate available. No, he doesn't actually. The Flowerman gonna be brought down, still has yet to use a Doom. This could be huge if he dies before using it, and he will, as Slark does die, but they're two stuck in the trees. Kydrak gonna jump in, gets the kill onto the Lion. He just does not care. It's a slaughterhouse. As there will be a charge out onto Kydrak. He activates the BKB actually. Might be able to get a kill here. There's still an ultimate. No, there's no ultimate for Assistant. But they're just going to back up immediately and nothing will come of it. Going to be a swap in onto Assistant as they can use a Dagon to take him down, and they will. The Juggernaut does die, and he has no buyback. It looks like... that might actually be game, as there's 4 dead, no buyback.
Barracks are under attack.
Yep.
Bit
All
of
in all, clowny game in general.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Clowny's
People
one way
throwing
to put
back
it.
and forth is...
Ooh, he lands a hook! Gets the dismember out onto the Professor, might be able to charge away as there's a teleport coming in from the Tinker, but it doesn't matter. Zeus is able to clean that one up. Remnant used by Swift, but that is a bad idea all around. Backtrack flicking into trees. Haylorn just walking into the enemy base. He's going to be brought down, it looks like. Swift will get that kill. He finally manages to afford his Battle Fury at 32 minutes in.
That pretty much sums up this entire game in a nutshell.
Lion gonna be brought down by the Tinker, but Tinker falls to Doom, who has that Aghanim Scepter. Swift gonna be able to bring down Whale Hunter here, as holy day. Indeed. Zulu had just bringing out Nags. No, he's bringing out a Blink Dagger to himself.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Well-
this game, man. This is a game.
Yeah, this is certainly Dota 2.
This is definitely the game of Dota 2.
Yeah, not much to say about it beyond that. Clowny all around, some misplays from both sides. But it looks like in the end, Lynbrook will continue their dominating streak.
Yeah,
just gonna be farming up.
sometimes it's safe to say that the game isn't out of hand and it's still within reach, but at this point I don't really see how they're gonna deal with this. Even with an Aghanim's Doom, it doesn't look like he'll be able to get it off on the Slark.
Yeah.
Looks like Slark will be able to pretty much just be as slippery as he wants. Not necessarily the best reaction time.
Abyssal Blade for DJN here. He's going looking for a kill as Ember Spirit actually remnants away. Good find by him, but Professor next on the menu. It looks like they do spot him out with this Sentry Ward, but Professor, can he do it? He's gonna be hit by the Abyssal Blade as Slark just out with so much damage. Hook from Haylorn. Gonna bring him down. There's actually a stop by Doom. Very well played. DJN very low. He gets bashed actually, and that's a kill onto the Slark. Haylorn gonna run away as Kytrak joins the fight. Zuluhead sitting on the back lines. He's already used his ultimate as Fireman blinks away from the hook. Deputy downs. Has no more mana left and still no Blink Dagger. Doom gets uled into the air. Swift Remnant in. I don't know what these remnants are, but they're definitely something. As Tinker throwing out all the blinks and all the daggers. Oh! Flower gonna definitely avoid a hook, but he gets swapped back into the Tinker, who immediately brings him down. Good kill, doesn't even manage to use the ultimate. As Astrode gonna jump in, get that kill. Finds Zuluhead, who should fall here. He doesn't have anything. Yes, he gets bashed. As Haylorn gonna throw out the hook, won't be able to get it. Tinker teleporting in. The Blade Fury has been used from Juggernaut as the Blink and Dagon is available. Good kill. There's a buyback available on the Juggernaut as Kytrak will be stunned by the Lion. Hex is available. Saved by Haylorn actually. Good hook when he needs it. As Swift gonna jump forward, but there's actually a blink by Kytrak. He's going back in. He's gonna get a kill.
That was a pretty good hug for
Oh,
Haylorn.
Kydrak's just gonna die anyway. No, he cancels the stop! He finally does get it.
This
Oh
game.
boy. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this game.
This game.
Kytrak getting a little too greedy there. Should have just teleported out. Instead decides against it as DJN. Going looking for more kills. They do have vision. They have a sentry on this top lane. As Professor has used his charge, there's going to be a pounce, but it doesn't actually latch. Deputy does have the finger. There's no blink
That's a
available.
Doom.
Doom. No! He's going to get Abyssal. Might be brought down before he's able to use the Doom. Stomp comes out. Deputy trying to find something, but he has no mobility, no vision either. There's a dust on Professor actually, as a Observer Ward will be dropped down. DJN going back in actually. He's playing pretty far forward. Fireman will finally get the Doom off, but he's still taking a lot of damage from the Slark. Slark gonna be dropping here. It looks like they finally get that kill. Well played. They might actually have found their way back into it. I want to say that as they get a blink finally on this Lion.
Yeah, Juggernaut's finished his BKB now, so look to him starting to become a little bit more manly in these fights and not worrying about getting disabled or getting magic damage. But Dismember still does go through the BKB, so we'll see if Haylorn has the presence of mind to focus his efforts on the Juggernaut.
Yep, we'll see if they can get him down. I mean, this is certainly Dota 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that enough. This is Dota.
This is Dota in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, throws on both sides, 31 to 34 here at 36 minutes in. Tier 2 tower still is yet to go down. And this Whale Hunter gonna be... Oh, there's he's just dismembering creeps at this point. Why not? There's gonna be a charge onto the Zulu head here. Flowerman blinks forward, gets Yuled up into the air. Lion just gonna die straight up as Juggernaut bouncing to creeps. Gets the bash onto the Vengeful Spirit as Kytrek might be next on the menu. Manages to refresh his Blink Dagger as Swift is going to go looking for Kytrek here in the trees. Gets the Blink off again. Just the rearm is so good in this as the base is falling for AKHS. Professor just going to force to use his charge on creeps as Swift gonna retreat.
I don't know how they'll be able to push. Like, it's one thing to say they're back in the game, but it's another thing to say that they're gonna win. I don't see how they'll push against the Tinker. Tinker, doesn't matter how much he throws. March of the Machines is still March of the Machines. It's still gonna just decimate your wave, and with this much mana regen, I don't think it's a plausible thing to do unless he throws and he dies without buyback or something. In which case.
Ooh, there's gonna be a hook onto Swift as it looks like he will die. Slark gonna be doomed actually, so they have a little bit of chance for this fight. As yes, DJN will fall. Haylorn trying to find something. Deputy jumps in. He doesn't have enough mana for an Earth Spike actually. He's got the mana. Oh, Yules actually helps him dodge the Earth Spike. Kytrek looks like he might be able to get away, but I don't believe he'll be able to. As yeah, Haylorn will try and save his buddy. Kytrek, are you serious? Is he seriously going to make it out? He's got a blink, does get it. Haylorn denies himself as Kytrek jumps away. How the hell did he just survive that? As it looks like Zeus will bring down Lion on the back end. Kytrek jumps in just to help with that kill. Oh crap, dude.
Yeah, those are pretty lucky timings, I have to say.
Yeah.
Really, really lucky timings, especially. Well, that's the issue, right? Having a lot of single target, it makes it easier for that kind of thing to happen. Yeah. Although Flame Guard, Blade Fury, Scorched Earth, they all have like small instance windows of not hitting, periodic windows of not hitting.
I just want to take a second to check out Q-Man's FG. I assume that is the Lion. That's a pretty frosty tree.
Yep.
As Roche will be next on the menu. Sure, I'll take a screenshot of that. Whale Hunter and Zulu Head will go to work on this Roshan. This Vengeful Spirit is actually super poor, as she has yet to even afford a... Oh, that's not actually his. This Venge has yet to even afford a Medallion of Courage.
Yeah, this poor Venge really putting in a lot of work, giving all the space to Pudge and Zeus to do whatever they want.
And Pudge is just throwing out the troll hooks at this point, as a haste will be activated for Haylorn. Kytrek farming up the enemy jungle, and yeah, you're right. There's just like, there's so much map control for Lynbrook, as it's just like, okay, we can take Roche whenever they want. The enemy team can't contest. They can't push into us because we have March of the Machines and the global presence from Tinker. It's like, sure, they might be back into it in these fights, but like, how do you win? You have to like team wipe them twice after the entire enemy team is bought back, and then maybe you can push.
Yeah. Slark has the Aegis now.
Oh, good blink dodges. Fireman gonna use the Doom anyway onto DJN. Good use as Deputy Downs will fall. Blink, charge in by Professor, but he actually gets hexed up. DJN gonna be hooked out by his good buddy, but there's a double kill already. Triple kill. Aegis falls as they're fighting in the March of the Machines. Kytrek falling, but Swift getting as much damage as he can. He gets a Visual Bladed, but Kytrek will fall here. No, gets the self-heals off, but DJN has the second life available. Stomp onto him, but he gets the Shadow Word off. Looks like Tinker finally will die as the Professor going to fall to DJN. No, he gets a bash. He's bashing for all he's worth as the hook misses. Professor will fall eventually, but the assistant is going ham in these fights. Lynbrook could be losing all 5 here as the Slark will fall. It looks like Assistant is too bashed, too furious.
Wow. Okay, few points to mention there. Tinker is way too up forward. I mean, he should not be in that kind of a position in the first place. He should just be Dagon Missile March, rearm Dagon Missile March, rearm Dagon Missile March, and BOT back to base, come back right away. That should never... That kind of thing should never happen, but I mean, I have to give AKH credit. They're playing really, really well. They're
Tinker has no buyback.
They're dooming the targets that they need to. They're getting the kills that they need to. They're focus firing properly. Juggernaut is 7,000 gold. I'm gonna assume he's gonna get an Abyssal Blade right now and maybe look towards the Butterfly next.
Or maybe Scotty
Scully or
next.
Aquila get the Eagle Song or save for buyback.
Yeah, I think buyback will be the name of the game. As Assistant, there's no buyback on the Tinker and the Slark as they're taking tier 2 towers now. Professor gonna charge in, but he gets used immediately. I think they should just back off after this. Although they do still have 26. I think they can at least go top.
They could have tier 3. Yeah, I think they could have tier 3. I think they should have killed Zeus actually because they have a Blink Centaur Stomp on the Doom.
Oh.
I think they should have tried for it. That would have been a pretty big kill, allowing them to take tier 3s a little bit easier.
So it looks like Doom will be going for a refresher next. Tinker getting a kill on the Lion somehow, as I thought I heard a buyback sound. Is Flowerman looking to find a kill, but no. Flowerman will be going for a refresher, and oh no, he might be gone on by the Tinker here. He devours the wrong creep, gonna be hexed up. Flowerman has double damage, but he can't hit people when he's a pig. He's gonna Doom, but eventually the Doom will bring him down, or the Zeus will bring him down. So, wasted Doom there. The Doom does have buyback, but he doesn't have the Doom. The Doom doesn't have Doom.
What is this Tinker doing? He's in vision.
I don't know. It looks like they're not going to punish it, but man.
Yeah.
So, I was going to ask before Doom died there, do you think he should keep the Centaur Stomp, or do you think he should go and try and find maybe a damage creep Alpha Wolf? Yeah.
I think the Centaur Stomp is the better one here. I don't think the 30% damage increase for Jug specifically will help too much. Just hold on to that thought. Big fight coming out. Big Searing Chains are going to hit the Kytrack and the Pudge. Looks like Kytrack will actually fall. That's a pretty big deal. Gaylord's also going to fall. DJN uses Shadow Dance and his Shadow Blade. He's in a very bad position. He actually off the Abyssal Blade. Big damage coming out from Zulu Head. He's going to be nuking down Swift and Assistant with the Healing Ward. 4% HP. Man, that's not a joke. As Slark is trying to buy time for Shadow Blade to come up, looks like he will be okay, as there is still no Gem of True Sight. You gotta wonder why.
Yeah, I think at this point that's what they need, is DJN is going to completely regen up, and I think he'll be able to kill Swift here, who has no remnants in place. He's going to be brought down, it looks like. There's a Eul Scepter onto the Doom, who has Doom off cooldown in 11 seconds. Maybe they can go back in. DJN gonna be kited as he gets hit by Professor, but he purges off the bash as Zuluhead going to town here, but he doesn't have any more mana left. Assistant looking for a lucky bash. DJN gonna have the dust on him. Doom finally comes off cooldown. They might be able to kill him. It looks like the Doom will just kill him by itself, and they won't be able to get Zuluhead, as that's a 4-man wipe.
Yeah, these are racking up. These kills start racking up at the end of the day.
It's 44 to 44 now.
This is a pretty big deal right now.
The throws.
I have to say, AKHS playing this beautifully. Amazing Searing Chains, Sleight of Fist Searing Chains coming out, stopping the Pudge and the Tinker right here on the perfect choke point, where you can get both of them with that cleave damage, and good presence of mind by the Juggernaut to run in there as well, ignoring the Slark, and go for the Tinker and the Pudge, seeing as how they're the easiest targets to bring down quickly, and it would be the most efficient manner.
Yeah, so we got that Omni Slash onto both of them, and they melted like butter.
Whew, man.
Yeah. Once
this
again,
game.
this is Dota 2 for sure. There's Zulu Head looking for kills here. They're smoked up. Might be able to find something in the enemy jungle. They don't actually have any ward vision. They've been slacking on their. They've been slacking on the wards.
Yeah, Venger's gotten tired of this. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm done with you guys.
Yep.
Actually, 5 sentries, 2 observer wards. You just haven't planted it yet.
Yep. They haven't had a chance. They've just been constantly fighting. And the Radiant Vision much better by comparison.
as they're going to see Venge right here. Should be a charge out to Vengeance. She should die without dewarding.
Oh,
Get that hit off. BKB used.
activated.
Not sure about that. It's at 5 seconds. I'm not sure if it was at. No, I'm pretty sure it was at 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was 5 to begin with.
Not a big deal. Not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Not a huge deal. Deputy gonna deward this sentry, so they managed to keep their vision. But then Lynbrook do know that that is available. As DJN just farming up the jungle, he picks up his first item in what seems like forever. He gets Black King Bar now, but that won't do a lot against the Doom, especially since Doom is working. He's getting really close to that refresher.
Once he gets that refresher, then I think the game is winning. Like, I didn't think it would be to a point that could happen, but they've been just playing these fights so terribly, and AKHS has been taking advantage of that and playing it amazingly. So once he gets his refresher, the buyback suddenly doesn't become a big deal. In fact, it's actually really good for them, because Slark will have BKB, Shadow Dance, Shadow Blade, right? If he dies after he uses BKB Shadow Dance, he'll still the only real thing that he'll have is Shadow Blade, which means he won't have as much slippery. What?
I don't know what this Pudge is doing, man.
Slark just uses BKB.
Okay. That's pretty huge. That's his first BKB use, and it's to fight creeps. As it looks like LHS may be going on tilt here.
Yeah, they're probably like, why aren't these guys letting us end, man? It's so easy for us, but you gotta work for that ending. If you can't finish the game, it's your fault. You deserve to lose at that point if you can't finish it.
They've managed to throw away a 14k net worth lead and a 12k experience lead. It looks like AKHS are actually leading in experience here.
That's about over the course of looks like 20 minutes.
Ooh, Professor might be caught out here. He doesn't have buyback, it looks like, as he's killed for 112 seconds. This might be go time for LHS as one simple pickoff might be all it takes in this game.
And I at this point I really would like to see AKHS win.
Is under attack.
I love the way they played it, and I think they deserve the win after how much hard work they've put into it. But after a pickoff like that, man, it's hard to defend. Spear Breaker is a really big deal. Actually, Doom's gonna cut on to Slark. Slark doesn't have Aegis. He's gonna die right away. Good swap out, but it's not gonna be a big deal. Doom gets hooked down on the backside, but Pudge is gonna die right after that. Juggernaut, after finishing off the Vengeful Spirit, Omni's into the Zeus as Tinker does Ghost Scepter, but he might still fall. No, they have vision on. They have vision on. If he gets Sleight of Fist Searing Chain, he'll die.
Oh, there's a blink, but it's a little too late. Flowerman actually sees him. Oh, Kytrak! Gonna be hooked out, but it's not. Oh, is he seriously gonna live?
Wow.
Wow. Oh, 4-step from the Pudge as Kytrak looks like he's actually gonna survive here. He's not teleporting out quite yet. Flowerman will take a rocket.
Very well played. Very well played by that Pudge to save his teammate. That would have been a big deal. That would have been maybe even high ground, I want to say.
Yeah, but it looks like off of that, they don't have buyback on their Slark, and this Juggernaut is topping the net worth charts. He's going to go into Roche, and they'll be able to take it. There's a canceled TP, actually, from the Doom, as Swift going to go back to base. He's relegated to base defense. Assistant and Flowerman are stuck here in the Roche pit. Might be a hook. It catches out Flowerman. They might be able to bring down this Doom. Who does he have buyback? No, he doesn't. This could be game if they manage to get him. Assistant does get the Roche. Cheese will go to the Dire as there's a Hex. He could be Hexed forever. BKB activated. Assistant gets a first hit pass. Gonna get the Abyssal Blade. Kytrak going to fall. Halorn is stuck in the Roche pit. He has the Cheese. There's a swap out from Whale Hunter as they actually just hook Assistant back in. No! Halorn gonna be next on the menu. He turns on the pipe, but it doesn't do anything for him. His Vengeful Spirit also gonna be caught out. Assistant gets hit by the stun. Zulu Head trying to throw out spells, but I don't think this will do a whole lot. Assistant, turn around. You have the Omni Slash in 10 seconds. As there's a Sleight of Fist, chains, Whale Hunter caught in place. There's actually an Abyssal onto DJN or from DJN as they manage to bring down the Aegis. Juggernaut does have his BKB here. No, he doesn't have the BKB, but he has the Omni Slash. DJN taking a lot of damage. Might fall here. No, Assistant turned into a pig. He's got buyback, but he's still going to die. Immediate buyback from him as Spirit Breaker gonna be brought down without buyback. This is just back and forth all over the place.
This is Dota 2.
Yeah. I mean, this is Dota 2.
Yeah, it's simple as that.
Back and forth fights all over as Ember Spirit's buyback will be forced out. Doom still not having the refresher. I think at this point just sell your boots and buy the refresher recipe.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're gonna need it. DJN right clicking this tower. He has BKB up. It's 9-second duration as the fortification is used. Zeus purchases a ethereal blade. This is a lot of magical damage from him.
Tinker's CS is 322. I just want to make a note of that.
Oh, is it? Oh. Oh boy. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that.
Oh my god. I really need to eat, so I really wish somebody would throw already.
Yeah, I have Canada Cup games to cast in a few.
Yeah,
in like
we
an hour.
got families to see. We have things to do.
Please let us see our family. His assistant spends the rest of his gold. He gets a Eye of Scotty to complete his slots. Maybe at this point sell the Mask of Madness. I don't know. Pudge is gonna pause, disconnect, turn on that IX mic overlay.
Yeah, instantly.
Yeah.
Although it wouldn't really help because technically speaking, he wouldn't see it until like
5 minutes
5
later.
minutes after.
Yeah, still. Might as well.
Yeah. Whew. Man.
So, this looks like it could be game. Yeah, Illuminati indeed. Pudge is gonna reconnect. Let's see if he can get in now. And alright, we're getting back into it. IX Mike being removed from the stream. I can't, okay, I get the reverse camera grip now, okay. So, this could be the push to end all pushes as the Spirit Breaker actually pauses
Jesus
now.
Christ, please, mercy.
Ah! Mercy, please! I mean, I'm just... Looks like this could be the last push, as the teams may be undone by their need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Also, if you follow other Dota 2 action around the scene, MLG Grand Finals are happening right now. EG versus Team Empire, as it looks like there's a massive team fight happening for EG. I'm tempted to kind of just turn on the MLG stream, but that would be taboo, I believe.
Yeah.
I do want to watch EG. I'm a major EG fanboy, so. Don't panic, guys. There's 5 minutes of delay on the stream. Maybe we should run an ad now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot! There's delay on the stream, so this commercial will actually happen during the... Oh man.
I immediately regret my decision.
I mean, everybody uses ad block, right?
Oh, boy. Game's gonna be unpaused.
Okay.
The showdown of a lifetime, literally one person with buyback, and that's the Zeus. So look this will probably be, this is game right here.
Whale Hunter!
Oh, no.
The swap out Ember Spirit might be dead. He bought back, he's turned into a pig and brought down. He's dead for 110 seconds. That could just be game. He was farming out the wave. I don't know why he's there. Oh no. Lynbrook getting the pick off they need as AKHS, they had a hero out of position. Flowerman gonna act. No! The hook actually saved Flowerman for now. Kaistrike blinks in, turned into a fish as Assistant Nazo going ham on this Vengeful Spirit. Flowerman does have gold to finish his refresher now. Assistant being brought down low. The hook.
Oh, Shadow Blade! He's in tower vision! He's not gonna be able to survive!
DJN dies. There's no buyback on the Slark. Zuluhead gonna be next on the menu. He should be next. He's so...
Blade Face, we can't blink!
No, the blink! He's gonna be able to get away. They don't see him. What the hell is going on in this game? There are misplays all over the place. Tier 4 tower to fall. Professor is just forced to charge creeps as Flowerman is pinging the enemy base. Ember Spirit's like, come on, we can end this. There's no buyback on the enemy heroes. They don't actually know that, but they have to assume, since there's been no buyback so far. Assistant critting for all he's worth. Looks like he's going for a pause.
No, Jesus
No.
Christ. Please, I'm begging you here.
Well, we will see.
There's actually no lag on the side of Radiant. I'm looking at the pings right now. Yeah,
100
there's
ping. It's 100 ping is not okay. This is 100% tactical. They're like, should we go to base? Should we go? Do we need to try and end now?
Yeah, this is not happening. This is not allowed. They're definitely lying. But they're not lagging. I mean, they're not lagging. We're looking at the lag right here. It's actually LHS with the biggest of lags.
Alright, take a screenshot of it. If there's gonna be... Alright, so the charge down mid lane begins.
Yep. Looks like Doom has finished his refresher, but the courier is in use.
Oh no. He doesn't have a second Doom for this. Yes. Looks like the push continues down mid. They might just want to take a tier 3 and go for the tier 4s at this point if they want to stop.
It might be the play here, but it's a 3-on-2. Pudge misses the hook, trying to probably get out the wave as a very preemptive BKB.
Okay,
That
they have to
would
back off
be
now. They have to
fatal.
leave. There's going to be a swap onto
He's-
assisted. Might be
might
dead
die.
here. No, he's just going to kill Whale
Zeus
Hunter.
Ethereal Blade. Yeah, there you go. That's a dead jug.
Okay, he's going to be brought down. That's a big misplay. Doesn't have buyback for 120 seconds. They have to know that he still doesn't have it. The BKB ends up being his undoing as the Vengeful Spirit ends up dying anyway. Doom has a refresher now and 2 Dooms.
Oh, he should just doom them both if he's really...
Just do it! Just do it! Be like Nike! No, he won't do it. He does have buyback, however.
That's game. Top lane, Tinker causing issues, but he just etherealed himself
Oh,
against
no!
a Finger of Death. I'm not sure that's the smartest idea, as he will fall, but that's
boy.
game, I think. That's game over.
For whom?
For AKHS, Slark has complete control of this match right now. It's all depending on what he does. If he goes into the fountain, it's not game.
Yeah. It's
He
all
hits
on
the-
DJN. As it's his team's begging him to not throw.
Fucking Trolls, just go down mid like this. I dry it for you.
Yeah, just go for it, man. As it's on Swift and the Doom, it's on everybody from the Radiant side except for Juggernaut to make this happen. They will buy back on the Doom. DJN, Fade's not gonna go for a back. Hey Lord, what's he doing? He's just sitting there. DJN gonna be immediately doomed. Fireman, great Doom to start the fight off. He's got a second one if he wants to use it. Doesn't refresh yet. He's still got mana. Swift going to town here. Gonna be a Hex on Halorn. The throws and the counter throws. Monib is not happy at all. It could be game actually for the other side. There's a tier 3 down. Juggernaut respawns in 23. They still have the Ember Spirit if they want to go for this throne. He's got a Desolator, so... And checking out the...
This is... Okay, this should be game over.
They're
Start,
just going for Rex!
sell phase boots, buy BOT, hit throne. Hit throne. Hit throne. Juggernaut's gonna BOT in. Sell your phase. Why are you walking? Sell your phase! Why are
Professor
you
gonna get swapped in. They're gonna try and kill Whale Hunter, but a good defensive Ethereal Blade. Flowerman turned into a pig. Hasn't got the second. Oh no! He didn't get the Doom off as Professor. Gonna be next to die. He's got a buyback. Ember Spirit Yules up into the air, brought down. That's 3 dead. It's just throws on throws on throws. The Spirit Breaker will buy back, but Doom doesn't have it for 90 seconds. Ember Spirit doesn't have it for 90 seconds. Juggernaut's the only one with it left, and he has buyback in 20 seconds, so I suppose he has that, but dear Lord. I don't even know what to say about this game.
Please just go down mid. There's no Doom. Please, I'm begging you here. Just go down mid.
I mean, it seems like that's been the strategy for any time a team wins a
Why
fight,
the
they go down
Slark?
mid. But
Why does Slark still have a BOT? Or still
power
treads
treads.
without BOT, so you can...
Radiant
Yes, go for the tier 4s, that's what you need to do. Tier 4s.
Radiant's middle
as this
Or-
could be the end of the game that seems to be lasting forever. Monib is hungry, please. LHS in the game as Ember Spirit gonna buy back. Jan right clicking, no! Professor is gonna get the Abyssal onto him. Looks like Lion just gonna die straight off the bat. Immediate buyback. Kytrak gonna be fighting fools. Zuluad Yule's up into the air as Professor looks like he's gonna die here. No Abyssal onto DJ, he's gonna be the one to die. He gets called out by the Pudge. Kytrak gonna get no defensively. Ethereal Blade. Juggernaut going to die. Has buyback. Deputy going to fall. It looks like Haylorn blinks in. He uses the hook. It's just not even using the hook. As GG is called, finally, Lynbrook, after a clowny game indeed, do manage to finish against AKHS.
Yeah. Very cloudy game, but very entertaining nonetheless. Maybe towards the end is a little bit more
Aggravating.
aggravating, yes, that's a good word to use. But still, nonetheless, really well played by both teams, and special shoutouts to AKHS. Against the onslaughts that were Lynbrook, they put up a really good fight in the second game. First game was a little bit more one-sided, but this game, man, they played really well. They had their chance, but unfortunately, it just was not enough.
Well, that's game as Lynbrook continue their dominating streak. I'm gonna go drink some tea for a while and prepare. This is High School Star League, brought to you by Newegg, Twitch, Rockat, MSI, TESPA, Loot Crate, and Jinx. And I'm your caster, Turbo. You can find me on Twitter at DAS Turbo. You can also find me on Patreon, patreon.com/DAS Turbo. I'm joined by Monib Beret. Where can people find you?
You can find me at twitter.com/ManibBeret, which is just my name, which you'll see on, I believe, on the stream. Just follow me if you would like. Tell me I suck at casting and I should quit life. If you want to, I post updates about whatever tournaments I've gone to. I've been going to a lot of daily tournaments, Smash tournaments, and maybe even CSL updates. We'll see. So give me a follow if you feel like it.
Alright, that's game. Go eat some food, Monib.
Take it easy.
Alright. Have a nice day, everybody.